talking to the community, trying to figure out exactly what it is that we need to do once we get out here, if we're so blessed to do so. And even before and after, we still have to stay engaged because our community needs much, and to whom much is given, much is required. And that's what it really comes down to. Gotta put in your work. Hold on, somebody clicking in on the line. Now and this is one of my besties that's like a sister to me. And her and my mom, every Friday, my mom asks me when I'm on my way to the studio, where you about to go? To do my podcast. Oh, it's Friday. Yes, ma'am. It's Friday. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. So yeah, my homegirls clicking in on the line. They all forget about that because they don't know that, Carol. I'm their homegirl. I'm their sister, they daughters. They don't know this Carol. Anyway, and I didn't text her Dee Dee. I was trying to text her that I'm on the podcast. But anyway, and hello to my 1420 side. Thank you for supporting me. Much love to you for showing up for me. I really, really appreciate it because people are getting to know my voice and getting familiar with me. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that tells me that somebody listens to the show. So it's not all in vain because I do want to inform you. And that's what me and Mike Clack came to do. So now that we're kicked off on the A10 side, I'm going to let you know on the 1420 side, you'll be able to hear them. Like I said, some good stuff. And hello to the A10 side. I won't even call all y'all name. Miss Tia, Sarah, Salty Chef, Free, Retha, Melissa. Hello. Thank you for checking in with us and staying in the loop with us and keeping us in the loop. Mike Clack, kick it off with the good news. Let's get right to it because we only got so much time on 1420 for real.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit up real quick. I went on ahead. If you listen to Trevor's rant earlier, I said after the rant that I was getting ready to go down and file some paperwork. So I went down and I put myself on the ballot. So I'm officially on the ballot for the state representative 70th district.
Can we get the clap hands in the backdrop, producer?
Yeah, because it'll be like wah 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 wah. Yeah, because I don't even know. I don't know where the cheat sheet is. Yeah. Yeah, or it'd be the little fairy dust. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah, yeah, but no. So yeah, so it's gonna be a race.
Miss Carol has been a first ward. I'm gonna go ahead and get this question on ATS. I've been a first ward resident since I was 4 years old. I went to preschool at Gundry Elementary, and I graduated from Flint Northwestern, honey. And then when I went to college, came back to Flint to the first ward. I stayed in Beecher for a few years, but the first ward was always my voting. I've always voted from the first ward, which is my mailing address or whatever. So, and I still live in the first ward for my voting now. I'm only a few doors away from where I grew up at. So I've been in the first ward pretty much all my life, except for when I went to college and when I stayed in Beecher, maybe 4 years or so, 4 to 6 years or something like that.
What's up, everybody?
Yep. So, yep, I've been in the first ward for all my life, right over there in the northwestern neighborhood. That's right, north side. Uh-huh. That's how we do it. I love it over there. I love my community, baby. Because you can say what you want to say, but uh a lot of stealing don't go on the street I grew up on. Yo, if somebody steal your stuff,
somebody gonna know.
Yeah, because they don't do no lot of stealing. You know just who to go to. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know who done it. Because that ain't what most of the people over there grew up in that area or their family has passed on.
Generational.
Yeah, and even if they're renting out the house, they're particular because they have a personal connection. But we get new people. But anyway, yeah, I've been in the first ward all my life pretty much, basically. And my mom and myself are over there. So that's my hood. Gundry hood, as they call it. That's the Gundry hood. Hey, Woodrow Green, Miss Harris,
What's up,
hey,
everybody? Wood, what's up, sir?
Tara,
Miss Tia.
Becky. Yeah. So yeah, 1420. Just kick your news. Kick your news. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike.
I did already.
About your stuff. This.
Oh no, this is just so we can show everybody who all can vote.
Yeah, and that's what I want to
So
talk about.
yeah,
And I
okay,
want to
all
shout
right.
that out on 1420. So if you have somebody who has been feeling like they can't vote or their voice don't count or they just can't because they have some stuff on them because we are so easily conceived. I mean deceived. Ain't that terrible? Conceived too, though, not deceived. So this is to tell you who can and can't. Well, who
Who
can?
can vote?
Who can? And it says you can vote. In Michigan, you can vote with a criminal record. Yes, we said it with a criminal record. You can vote. You have misdemeanors or felony convictions on your record. You are currently on parole or probation. You haven't yet paid off all fines, fees, or restitution. You are in jail awaiting trial. You can vote. So I think that's great news because a lot of people don't realize that. And Michael Clack, if you're on the 1420 side, he's showing the poster. And you obtained that from where?
I got this from Janelle and Percy a couple years back. That's why it was up on my wall in my studio in my basement. So I've had it for a couple years. So that's why you see the
what is it?
Nation Outside. That's Janelle.
Nationoutside.org. Okay.
Yeah.
So nationoutside.org. They said it says
you can vote.
You can vote
if you have a misdemeanor or a felony.
Yeah. And I'm going to say it one more time in case you're just not tuning in. I'm going to kick that again because it's very important because, like I said, we are so easily deceived or sometimes you just flat out lie to or
What's up, Terrence?
But whatever the case may be, we want you to understand you can vote here in Michigan with a criminal record. If you have a misdemeanor or felony convictions on your record, you are currently on parole or probation, you haven't yet paid off fines, fees, or restitution, you are in jail awaiting trial, you can vote. So if you are a person who has been told that you cannot vote and you care to vote, or you
I'm gonna just sit that right here.
are having a change of heart about your options to have your voice heard, know that you don't have to be squeaky clean to participate in the democratic process.
Mm-hmm.
You have a right to be involved in that. And that's great information because we want you to vote. Michael Clack wants you to vote.
I want everybody, no, not just because, even if it's not for me, of course,
right,
vote for me. I'm saying, don't say I ain't saying don't vote for me. Don't get that biscuit screwed. But even if you don't agree with me, it's your constitutional right to go ahead and you can practice that. So you can vote, like you can vote, and then even with that, you can go down to your council and your city, and your school board, and your ethics and accountability board, and you can express your feelings. It's your right to do that too.
And you ain't got to sit around with Roro and them, man, they ain't gonna do this. Now you come down here and ask them why they ain't doing it.
Yeah, and that's what they depending on. That you said that you
count yourself
and everybody
out, so
else say my vote don't count. And so so like that's exactly. I hope everybody's starting to wake up, man, because it's been decades of people saying my vote don't count, and you see where we at. So why not try something new? If y'all ain't ever voted, try something new.
I'm definitely gonna see if my vote gonna count. Okay, because people done died for you to have the opportunity. It is people that dreamed about voting one day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
mm-hmm.
knowing that the little shimmy the setup might be even involved, knowing that they might do something to their ballot or something, but still to be denied the right. Here in America, Lord have mercy, people done laid their life down. I just feel like as a woman, okay, because some people don't realize they're a minority as a woman.
I'm gonna get you, Mr. Cocker. Go ahead.
And stuff. Just all of that. As a working class family, as a parent, if you're a parent, as a senior, if you're a senior, look, they come against all of us at some point. They want your Social Security. You could play if you want to and think you're a Republican on Social Security. It's some things that we have to accept that ain't gonna never be right. Okay? Ain't nobody perfect. That's one of them. We have to understand these people are just human beings. And if we want them to stand up for us, we got to be willing to stand with them. You can't leave nobody out there to the wolves and think they're going to be able to get their best windmill on when it's 50-1. You got to stand with the people that stand for you and that you claim you support. Be for real about where you at right now. All that old faking and, as somebody used to say, always cutting in the dark and boot licking. It's time out for that. Okay, and it's time out to, and all this, everybody deserve a benefit of the doubt. Yeah, they do. And we can also allow some people to prove themselves too before we give it to them. We don't just have to say, "Oh, we just gonna give them a chance to see." No, not with my kids. I ain't gonna just give you no chance. No, we gonna pay some defense. And then you gotta prove yourself.
Can I answer Mr. Cocker real quick?
Jump on in there.
Mr. Cocker said, "What are you going to do about our poisonous water if elected, Mr. Clack?" First off, I would try to find out exactly how much money we have so we can do some type of real life investigation. I don't know because um, all the files, the charges have been dropped against people, but at the end of the day, we can still get to digging and see who dropped the ball and where they dropped the ball and where we can fix it and pick up and keep on dribbling and make it move from there. I don't understand why we can't just get the pipes fixed. And maybe as a state representative, I understand, get a better understanding because I'll have be more privileged to information. So I can say I would definitely try to get to the bottom of every, the whole situation. I'm not as knowledgeable about the whole water situation like say Art Woodson, you know what I mean? I just know that we still can't drink the water and we paying high water bills.
Right.
So I would definitely try to educate myself a whole lot more, Um, I've worked during the water crisis, give on the more of the advocate side, more of the I was more like passing out water. I wasn't in the political side of things.
Right.
I was more into helping people get their water. So I wasn't really into the whole whose fault it was. But I guess if elected a state representative, I would get to the bottom of things. It wouldn't be no
Right.
any question as to what's going on because I put it out there anyway.
How would you hold the city officials of Flint accountable once you're in office?
Well, I think I talked about trying to start a whole investigative branch of the state police. With I was talking about that on me and Trevor show last week. Like, so a corruption branch. So like
man. I really,
I really would lean hard on trying to get a corruption branch. To try to get that started, so we can at least you know the complaints that are filed at least get answered. You know what I mean? Like at least they get answered and get looked into. So I would that's one of the things I would look into. So it would be we still got to have the people got to be prosecuted because everybody got evidence on what's going on. Like everybody got facts. Right. Everybody got it's out there. It's on record. It's on tape. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. All over the place. So it just takes the right person to push the button and make the people who can get the people in trouble get in trouble.
Well, let me say
prosecute the people.
Let me say this because we had some trouble on the school board and you stood up and I stood up and ain't nothing happening. So
I mean, at
it
the
ain't
end,
that easy. We don't know.
No, but at the end of the day, we don't know if it's over. But right, and it's on paper that that we didn't. Right.
We did what we supposed to do in those positions. Now, and this is what I want to say is we're going to be wrapping up on the 1420 side. What you also have to because come to the ethics and accountability board meeting because Miss Trishelle Young was on that case and she sits on the ethics and accountability board. So you might want to come down there and ask her about that water. Then I'm gonna throw that out there. And I just want you to understand, even if somebody says they're going to look into it and you look into it, and it could be a full-fledged investigation. If the FBI, if the feds, if the police, if the state police won't do their job, because you got to realize it's dangerous too. Because they let a lot of stuff ride for a reason, and it ain't just because that's their friend. Okay, you talking about messing with people's
livelihood, vacation houses,
children's
tuitions. Yeah,
that's right. They kids' college.
Tuitions.
They grandkids'
car
inheritance.
Notes. Yeah.
Okay. Their granddaughter want a convertible for graduation. All right. Okay. So you got to understand. And then I'm looking at some of the people that have fought for us and how they ended up. I mean, we need to look back over history and be honest. But anyway, on the 1420 side, we're going to wrap up for this Good Friday. we hope that somebody gets that information to somebody in their family and be a blessing to them and let them know that they have a voice in the democratic process and that they too can vote. Get them registered. And also, I used to do a voters registration drive. I think I'm going to check up on that and get on that. So until we meet again next Friday, if it's the Lord's will, if He's willing, and I'm hoping He is because He promised me three scores and 10, and I ain't met no three scores and 10. So He definitely willing, and He wouldn't have told me that. I'm gonna claim it in the name of Jesus. Anyway, uh, it's out for me. And what about you, Michael Clack?
Hey, I'd like to get your support. Vote for Clack August 4th. I mean, August 6th.
And also vote for Carol McIntosh, August 6th for the First Ward, Flint City Council. Peace.
So what I would I think that is Terrence. What I would like to first off shout out to Rich Jones because he was the first and only person that I've heard say this is one of the policies, not necessarily policy, but one of the things I would look into would be zeroing out the water bills. You know, and I don't know exactly what that would look like from the
Yes, it
state level
will.
because the state is given all they've given the city so much money to do so much. You know, the city officials that squandered it off. So I definitely what's that?
Betty say leave that critical thinking at home. If you make it in that state representative seat, that she don't want to hear nothing about no critical thinking.
I don't
That's right, Miss
yeah,
Betty.
yeah, no, but I mean
Mhm.
like it's not hard to look at what the people of Flint need.
Defensive thinking.
But no, but seriously though, it's not hard. We all live here.
And
Everybody got high
offensive
water
thinking.
rates. Everybody got car insurance rates. Everybody got
Yes.
high tax rates. Like we need some relief. So
That's right.
we can start with them three things right there.
Yeah,
You know what I
because I'm
mean?
y'all know I've been asking uh about our water. Y'all know I've been bringing up the pipes ain't replaced. Y'all know
Yeah.
I've been doing the best I can from where I'm at. I ain't in no high place. And even when I was on the school board, they would even get the pipes checked. They wasn't even letting the people check. If y'all don't let them in here and check that water, now I'm gonna say this: me and Miss Danielle Green, because she had to fight to get filters. It was an issue with the getting the filter. It was hell getting them kids some clean water. Okay, in the schools. Then we sue. Then we was the plaintiff and the victim. Somebody else end up with the money. All kind of nonsense. It just don't make no sense how we got done about that water crisis. And then they knew they was poisoning us. Got them on tape saying they was poisoning us, and ain't nobody go to jail. If that ain't your government and law enforcement telling you, damn you, how unimportant you are, Lord have mercy, okay? I ain't never seen such a thing when I seen that. And the babies was supposed to be the main victims of the whole situation. And guess what? They still ain't got their money. You know it caused behavioral problems. I done said this to you before. I'm gonna say it again. So some of them probably in prison. You think they getting the help they deserve and need?
See, that's a
See, I was gonna ask the attorney about it. I'm gonna say it again. Joyce Ellis McNeil wouldn't allow it because she was president at the time. Okay, that's how honorary she is. Okay, I just want you to know where she stands. She wasn't gonna let you. Don't want me to ask about kids that might be incarcerated from the district that you sitting in to this attorney, and she snuck and said, "I am dealing with a gentleman in that situation," and then we had to shut it down because we weren't supposed to be talking about that. Go ahead. I'm sorry for pitching your president under the bus, but she signed up for it. Don't do dirt if you don't want none on your hands. Go ahead.
um I forgot what I was about to say.
Yes, 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 Danielle. I remember that talking about man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yes, and that's why I was arguing about the babies and the treatment, even in the school system. And I'm
Oh
mad
yeah,
y'all getting
okay.
some stuff done because I talked to some other people that have worked in the Flint Community School District, and they have had the opportunity to work in other districts where they're funded and where they local government care and all that old type of stuff. And they said them kids is totally different. But then again, you got to realize they call our school system the from school to prison pipeline. Now, why they calling it that? Because they conditioning your kids for prison. I done seen they moves. I wouldn't lie to you for no propaganda. Okay, I'm gonna say it. We can do better, and I hold myself accountable too. I ended up on nitroglycerins. I was so upset at what we were offering these kids, especially when we were sitting on almost $100 million at one time, and we can't get no new school, no renovated school. These babies can't get no new bus for no after school
Well,
programs.
wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Wait
That's
a minute.
now. I'm talking
Oh,
about when
okay.
I was there.
Okay.
I'm telling
Okay.
you what I was struggling
Okay.
with. Yeah, you're gonna get all kind of stuff now that Joyce is the president.
No,
And at first I was mad at y'all for that, but that was the best thing y'all could have did, because now you got
wait a
two
minute.
votes for one.
Wait, but
With
wait,
her
wait.
and Mike McIntyre, you gonna vote for the babies anyway.
But wait a minute though. All that's and I don't like to just be, I ain't no let's give Clack the credit type person, but a lot of that stuff was initiated under my leadership. It's happening now. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of that stuff was initiated under y'all.
Boom.
So so I'm
Boom,
not so
Miss
just you
Green.
ain't give me a chance. You ain't give me a chance. You was just saying we can't.
No, I'm talking about when I was there.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not talking about
no, but I was
what
finna
you're
I was
doing
finna
with-
give y'all, because a lot of the stuff that that is happening now, that y'all see happening now, even Dora Ryder, you see, I was cutting the ribbon, but that's because of y'all. Thanks, Dr. Green. That's because of y'all. I had the big sisters out there cutting the ribbon,
Right.
so that wasn't anything that that we did. But I just no, I'm telling it.
No, I know you are. I'm saying in the media.
Oh
all
well,
the,
no,
all the negative flack that me and Miss Green took, it'll never be told that I got ate alive by powerful people with big money, because I was playing defense so hard for my community on the school board till I ended up, I'm gonna say it again, going from almost an 800 credit score to a damn 500 or something, because I wouldn't give them babies
no problem, Dr. Green.
Okay, Miss Green ended up jammed up, career destroyed, trying to get some new schools around here and sell some books and carrying on for the babies. And Miss Green up to the school reading to the babies and taking them out on outings, and some of them ain't never been to a pro game. She trying to get tickets hustled up to get them to the game. All this here. You don't hear about none of that unless we tell you.
Excuse
me. They don't tell you that.
No,
they don't tell you that I sponsored a family from the school district out of my own pocket for Christmas, and it was a family of 3, and I'm a single woman. They don't tell you that I put that on my credit card bill and had to pay on that for somebody else's kids. I ain't got not one. See, you don't hear about how people go all out. No. You hear, then like Clack said, you see somebody else, and I just thank God he was the one got to cut the ribbon off my blood, sweat, and tears. Like I said, I'm in litigation right now for playing defense so hard, defending that bag. So be it. You ain't gonna get no easy win off me. And when I say play defense on everybody, if I thought you was big shit, not on my watch, you would.
But that's
what's going on.
That's why this is why I implore people to check people voting record. Once they get elected, you please check their voting record. Everything that you see us do, the minutes, all of that stuff is all on, it's all on record. So you can pull it up, you can see it yourself. So so all that, I don't even think you got to FOIA that stuff, do you? I don't know if you got a FOIA, but half of this was in the newspaper. Well, the personal stuff we did, no, ain't nobody mentioned none of that. But all these old public fights, and I got drugged. When I tell you, the media ain't never cared. So I ain't seen this much media coverage on the school district as when I was the president. Because I told them flat out, you're not getting the land. I don't care what rich big wigs behind you kissing. If they ain't finna drop down on the Flick Community School District, some of them millions, if they ain't finna bust down, pay like your way. You're talking about your this and your that and what you get. Well, you gonna break us off and you gonna get gone. That's how I ain't care who you was hooked up with. I am no respecter of fancy titles. I came for the kids. You was gonna pay them kids. And they, like I said, and they don't tell it, but everybody who worked with a student on a regular basis that had not been getting raises, I voted and fought for all of them to get a raise. The media wasn't gonna report on that. Oh no, well, yeah, no. They talked about y'all steps. Yeah, no, we just and I hate to, because it was a whole big thing. I called you like, man, they up there at the meetings. They, them teachers wasn't playing about their money, but that's right. I was tripping. Like, man, they was in the parking lot marching around saying chants, holding up signs, and you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like that. But I guess that's an experience that I had to go through. You know what I mean? And I'm almost glad that we did. Let me say this. Michael Clack called me with his stomach toe up so bad. Man, I sympathized with him because I remember them sleepless nights when I could be resting good. I wasn't even getting paid for that. That's when you on the board, that's for free. I went from
stellar, with plenty money in the bank, to scuffling, fighting for some kids that I'll never even know many of their names or their faces, because I want them to have the opportunity that I had to go to college and to get a job and to be a free thinker. Okay? Just for that. It's not for no money.
It's because it definitely ain't about the money, but
Man.
it's
for some people it is though.
No, I'm about to say some people
some
it
people,
is.
That's the only reason they there for. And when you get in their way, they run your A over like a Mack truck, and they got a whole team that's gonna help them. That's what you don't understand.
They will call you. They will get you fired from your job.
People, hell yeah.
They will get you fired from your job.
Or
Ask
drug
me.
on your job. I got
Ask
drugs
me.
from management and the union on
They'll
my job. They was banging me.
They'll use their positions to get you arrested. Ask me.
They rolled me so bad. I went into my 401k and paid off my car because my interest rate was so high, and they were steady throwing me out of work. I done told y'all this. I was out of work from before Thanksgiving till after New Year's on some BS. They let somebody in the middle of COVID, before the shot came out, hang out, eat openly. I reported to my boss, and they threw me out. Okay?
Hold on, Carol.
Beast they was.
James say, how can it be about the money if y'all don't get paid? Well, there's a certain way. There's a way. There are ways that you can get paid.
Corruption and stealing.
There are ways that you can get paid. Our paycheck, I would just tell you, the school board, we don't get a whole lot of. We get $30 a meeting. The president get $35 a meeting. So my last paycheck that got deposited was $11.
And you be there for 3, 4, 5, 6,
so
7, not fooling with some of these. And if you trying to stop them from the bag, from getting the bag, you're gonna be there all night. Okay, they at the house tallying up votes on the phone. Okay, because if they get this vendor in here who ain't nothing, that's why I had a problem with a lot of third parties, because they get their friend who got a little company who ain't gonna do nothing. They all vote him in. He get his money. Then what he gonna do for you? You got homeboys. You got. Let me tell y'all something. Now, see, to anybody that pretend like you don't know how to get a illegal hustle on, because it got to be illegal now. Come on now. It ain't going to be on your paycheck.
Yeah.
Unless you like this city council, you're going to run it through your nonprofit. Mm-hmm. And it's still a paper trail. It's still a trail.
Yeah, that's why if y'all remember, although who been with 810 for a minute, if y'all remember, that's why I was on AC Duma so hard last summer. If you remember that, because it's certain people that come around when it's contract time. Mm-hmm. You know, it's when you start hearing a whole lot of talk about contracts and RFPs and who getting this bid, who bidding this and that bid. That's how people can get paid.
And you wonder how these programs we got this Flint Community Schools got so many vendors and programs, but yet the students is failing in everything. Well, they got some of the work. When I was on there, they had some of the worst conditions in the schools. Okay, and they had programs from the U of M, from Mott, from this one, from that one, from uptown, from downtown, all around. Your mama, his daddy, and these kids didn't have a teacher in the classroom. Sometimes a whole lot of days.
Miss Herner. What I want to ask you to do is what you can do is go to the Flint Schools website. I think it's the About section. Click on the About section, and you can look at the audit. Look at the audit from last year when I was the president, and you can see, and look at the previous years and look at it's all on the internet, so you can see. It's not like city council. We don't, especially under my leadership, and even now, all our stuff is transparent. We don't be doing no whole lot of it.
Let me read this. Clack, ain't nobody accused you of nothing.
No. She said it sounds like city council.
Oh, well, y'all done got better. That's because certain people get in their way and certain people is in power positions, though. But let me read this. Systemic racism, so the children are undereducated and nothing to show for millions of dollars gone. Exactly, Miss Michelle Merritt. Exactamundo. And if you try to vote some of them people out, because I got new counsel, that came up in a lawsuit that ain't got nothing to do. Did you get rid of him? Yeah. We done paid him $800,000 and he done lost everything. He done never, and then when he did finally win something, he had a dream team. Hell yeah. And his contract was expired. Get out of here. You think I didn't? What? I couldn't wait. I was laying back. Like, girl, is your show? Is your show? Is you sure he ain't got no contract? Oh, that's his ass. Okay. Hold on. 20 plus years of fighting. This Miss Danielle agree. 20 plus years of fighting for the kids and community. It was the 11th black woman to be targeted by a racist on the school board and her conspirators. And I got charged, even though the charges were dropped. The only media outlet that reported in that is Eastville. Oh yeah. Once you do something wonderful, shit, they ain't gonna be talking about.
Oh yeah, I
that.
know, Miss Honey.
They
I
ain't gonna
know.
be talking about that for what? They ain't gonna give you no shine. You around here trying to work for some kids. Foot on that. They ain't studying that, girl. They ain't studying that, okay? But they act like, and then the minute when you get to trying to block something, but the kids, I be want to say, B, you ain't never cared nothing about no kids. Nah, the kids didn't. I used to tell them at the school board when we was at Southwestern, they know the board gonna use this bathroom. It looked like hell in there. I can't imagine
You
what
know
the
what?
rest of the district was looking at. Anyway, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
leave
see
that
if I can
alone.
pull up these.
My friend Betty was telling Laura how DTM was, but once she realized her son wasn't white, she started ignoring her. Oh, okay, well, surprise. She would have had a little something for her, folded up a hot honey for her. She might have made a phone call.
I'm gonna see if I can pull up.
Maybe you got to lace their pocket. They greedy too. You see how big they is. Buy them a dinner or something. Take them, send them some crab legs on the what's that? When they bring DoorDash or some DoorDash or a favorite meal. She might go up there and massacre somebody for a meal. No, it sounds like the people who taking money, not you, Clack. Dang, Retha, I don't be wanting to say stuff like that to Clack because I be trying to give him some respect because I know how hard it is. But girl, woo, let me tell you something why I love y'all out there. Because this is a sharp bunch here. There's a few of y'all that try to act like you slow because you want me to say it. This is a smart bunch. Miss Retha, you so smart, girl. You a genius. Okay, Shardy Shire. Good evening, Carol, Mike, 18 of the Flick community. All right. Riri, I'm sorry, but I just got home from work. What's the status of Leon Elamine on the council? To my understanding, he on there. Why? Something, Squire. Esquire.
Why can't I find it?
Why something, Esquire, come to my Miss Jones? I don't quite understand your question. I'm sorry, ma'am. Because it's got some. I don't know, but anyway, Michael Clark, what is you over there doing?
I'm trying to find. My bad. I'm trying to find these so I can send these pictures of these renovations.
That's good. They doing some renovations. Thank you, Jesus, because I thought they was gonna let all the ESSER funds go back.
Come on, nah. Come on, nah. Man, come on, nah. Why we doing that? Well,
I did think that.
Hell, you know I ain't finna let nothing like that go. Come on, nah. You just ain't got no faith in the Clack.
They want to pay the teachers.
No faith in the Clack, man. No faith in the board. God,
yes, Wait after dark. Yes. Sounds about right. Sad. Kira, what are y'all going to do with Mr. King? He is being manipulated by the Trishelle. Well, her daddy is his friend, okay? And Ed Taylor is his friend. And you see, he's supposed to got up out of there January 9th. And they done decided that they gonna write a letter. This is the letters writing bunch I ever seen in my life.
Yes, I would. I would love to.
But I don't know because I'm just one person. And honey, you see, he told me
I would love to.
It ain't but 2 attorneys on this board. And yeah, and one of them you signed the contract without bringing it before your board. And you, Trishelle, and Mr. Harris, who Mama got some ARPA funds that he lived with. They was the 3 that went to the meeting and signed the paperwork. While Mr. King signed the paperwork. So if they want to let Mr. King do all this, hey. Y'all see, I'm trying to expose him and I'm trying to be truthful, you know. That's the best I can do.
Mr. Harris.
Yeah.
Trishelle, the lawyer.
Yeah.
Young.
And
Joe King, the president of the DNA board. And they excluded. They the only ones who.
You was at the meeting. Look back at it. Yeah, they went to. Did you leave? No,
I missed a lot.
Okay. Yes. That's what I questioned, Mr. King. How in the world? How in the world?
I missed the first 30 minutes of the 20 minutes of the meeting.
Carol, are you going to run for first ward? Yes, I'm running for the first ward position. I
Nikki,
filled out my paperwork. I've been
can you
collecting my
pull up some of them
signatures.
pictures,
And
bro?
I
I
do
just sent
have a
you.
flyer, and I meant to bring my flyer. Y'all, I got to get myself together. Can y'all? Lord have mercy. Yes. What's going
That
on?
renovation.
Wait a minute.
No.
Okay, Clack trying to show the school.
It's because I know I
Wanna
could
show
tell
the
that nobody
school.
watched the board meeting and we put the whole
Man,
presentation.
hell no, ain't nobody watch.
What
Mike,
the-
we
what the- what
love
the-
you. We gonna watch you on 810. We ain't gonna
No,
watch you.
no,
I ain't
we
watch-
ain't got no drama like city council. Don't nobody want to watch us no more.
We don't want to watch y'all because y'all the choice to be the president after she
No, don't nobody want to watch us no more.
I ain't gonna watch it. Now, if you tell me something happened, I'll tune in.
Ain't nothing happening. We ain't got no. That's the new heating cooling system up at
Thank
home.
you,
That's
Jesus.
the roof at home.
That me and Danielle Green voted for 25 years ago. It's beautiful. No. But it's the truth.
Yeah,
Thank you. I'm glad you could execute though, Mike, because I swear I thought it was a figment of my imagination for them to get some heating and cooling. With $100 million, we couldn't get no heating.
Wait a minute now. We getting the heating and cooling now. That's the office. That's the new office at home. Go ahead and click the other way.
Where the classroom?
No, yeah.
That one I want to see. What the babies got?
That's the new boiler system.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, it's beautiful. I love it.
That's the emergency
and
fire
retardant.
That's at Homes.
Oh yeah, Big Daddy finally let y'all get some renovations over there.
Come on, man. Why you ain't gonna let it?
Go ahead. I'm not on
okay.
them.
All right, keep going.
You nice, I ain't nice.
All right, that's more that's all that was underwater.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful.
All that so this is where most of the money went. You know, a lot of the money. This
How much did that exposure cost?
I don't know, but this
you don't know.
I'm sitting here. Look now. I got the pictures now. Look, this is at Potter. This is the new classroom with the new cubbies and that. That's us walking through with the new LED lighting system. So each classroom has their own thermostat. That's what I'm showing right there.
Go ahead.
So heating and cooling, LED lighting. That's all new doors and foyer walking through system. That's at Potter. That's it. That's the old.
Why y'all got all that glass and y'all know it's the hood?
That's at Potter. Oh. God, see what I'm saying? You said that's Washington School right there at Potter. That was two different schools I showed. So we doing renovations at more than one school. So keep on going. That's Potter. Okay. That's their new fire retardant system. That's the new boiler system. Them boilers. So that's the heating and cooling. All of that. It should be one more.
He done counted his flicks. Yo, Mike.
It should be. That's just another one. I sent two different.
I love it. About time. At least these babies should be able to get some AC and some heat. Jesus.
All right, the top one. That Flint Community Schools. That's the presentation.
Now I am gonna say this because I've been dragging this person. I've been lighting their tails.
All right, keep on going.
So
that's the new. That's the new entrance.
That's beautiful. I love it.
That's the new entrance.
I love it.
As you can see, that's up there now.
I love it.
And my Carol McIntyre is up there right now.
I love it now.
Right now.
Well, thank you, Jesus, because I didn't think them babies was going to have.
So that's the new entrance.
Thank you, God.
That's the new entrance. So keep on going. That's the new hall. That's looking down the hallway at the lunchroom, down the hallway. So all the brand new windows. They got a lunchroom now? Yeah, they've been had a lunchroom.
This is a little dip. That ain't
no, that's the lunchroom. That's
back up there.
Over there. That's the lunchroom. Yeah. No,
that's the dip. One school
keep on going.
Now. Is that the dip?
This is the classroom at Potter. One of the classrooms. And the classroom, nice. That's the new classroom, but that's old furniture. So the furniture ain't gonna be here till July.
Still look nice.
The furniture will be here in July. So they getting brand new furniture in all the schools too. So this is the entrance at Homes. The entrance. This is the main office right there. That's the main office, the front desk up there.
Is that outside? I see outside all that glass.
Yes, but look, those are all brand new shatterproof windows. And that's the look. Hold on. The part
over in the hood, somebody challenged to see.
Wait a minute. God damn,
what you say.
Wait a minute. So look, the foyer system right there. The foyer right there is where the adults would go in. So if you came to pick up your kid, you would have to go. That's an additional check-in set. So those are going to be where the metal detectors, the new metal, they're not even metal detectors. They're everything detectors. They can detect a paper clip in your pocket from what we got up there.
So don't come up in there with
don't come up in there with
all
nothing.
that old mess, your pistol, leave all that crap at the house. Don't come up there with your illegal pills or none of that, trying to do nothing up at the school. We ain't having it.
So this is Potter, the outside of Potter. Those brand new windows and the window covers, all of that stuff right there. So keep on going.
Oh, that's nice.
That's what they look like up close.
Okay, y'all got roll downs over the windows.
No, those aren't roll downs, but there's a brand new window, so they're more energy efficient. So instead of having the brand new the big old windows, we got half the windows, but they new, and it's foam on the inside, so it's what you call it, not insulation all through the inside.
Well, it's beautiful because it's way better than
Keep
what
on
they
going.
had, so.
Old classroom. Now this is what I wanted y'all to see.
Gorgeous.
This is what I wanted y'all to see.
That's the auditorium.
This the auditorium at Potter. State of the art, everything.
That's nice.
State of the art, everything. That's nice. Sound system, speakers, control system, lighting system, everything. All that's how it was before it got completely gutted, renovated, everything brand new. So our school board, you see the projector up there, is 2 or 3 of them in there. We're gonna start having some of our meetings over there so you can actually hear what we're saying, because it got the soundproofing like this right here on the walls, but that's what that is all around it at the ceiling.
Y'all still got Steven for y'all sound person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so so I think that's about, but keep on going, that might be about it. So so it's in 5, this is like 5 months. So they halfway done in 5 months. So they're gonna be back. Everything is like a month above schedule.
So let me say this. I'm gonna say this because I done told they ass up. I done drugs.
Go ahead, you can cut it off now. You can show that if you want to.
The pictures are beautiful. I love it. I am so grateful. I'm so thankful our babies finally have something nice, because I think this will make a change in their attitude. Okay, you give them an environment that look like the penitentiary, then they go, because we adapt. The bottom line. But I do want to say this because I have been dragging this person and I'm still not in love with them.
What we gotta do? How it look like a jail? Like what? I'm reading the comments.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm finna say I'm talking about. Well, I'm saying it's better than what they. No, I never knock what y'all did.
No, I'm reading the comments.
Things that I think will be an issue down the road, but that's an issue down the road that we have to deal with. Our babies deserve something nice, and y'all have definitely delivered on some things. I want to say this. Carol, can the ENA board investigate council members who accept money from contractors through their if you can get the votes, but you're gonna need a few votes. And honey, let me tell you something. Getting them to stand for what's right and go against the administration is like pulling teeth out of a lion's mouth and you in the den.
It's gonna get the outside we ain't even started on that yet. Okay. It's gonna be a new track. It's gonna be a new track. A football field. They ain't even started on the outside yet because the weather ain't broke yet.
Yeah. Whatever she said, it don't matter what we vote for. If she say something, well, she's an attorney. Okay, well, shit. Where's my water crisis money?
She wasn't working in her capacity.
She ain't. But what? So, but you gonna mess us up? We ready to nail some tails and hold some people responsible, and every time, wait a minute. Do we want to write a letter, or should we just call them and say, hey? It don't matter what the board. It don't matter what the board. And now they got the votes. But even when the board will vote for us to go hard, because like I said, they didn't issue.
Riri, you know she ain't about that life.
What do you say? Would you allow Liddell?
You know she ain't about that life.
Can DeVito talk down to you? Candace and Liddell are so disrespectful.
Don't even.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna pray for. I'll go up in there. I'm gonna took my Be Cool medicine, and
well,
I'm gonna try to execute and do the business for the first ward.
Excuse me, I just burped.
I ain't coming there to argue with nobody.
Look,
I ain't coming there to challenge nobody, and I ain't coming there to disrespect nobody, and I ain't coming there to be disrespected. I don't care what they say. I don't get wrapped up in other people. I try to keep my mind on the work, but if you give me the chance to slay you in the work, then guess what? Souffle or chocolate.
They not even gonna be there. So with this, not. I mean, hypothetically speaking, we gonna speak it into existence. They not. I got you, Terrence. I'm gonna answer that.
appointed first ward. Well, my appointment was for 6 years, so I got probably because I have to be them broke some rules. You can't just throw somebody off because that's what the rules is. You know, you can't just decide the seat got to be vacated first. I'm still on the board, but I don't know. I haven't even checked into that. If they did throw me off, that's their choice. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna do my due diligence. If it's some paperwork or something need to be filed or something, I'm gonna stand up for the business. But look here, if I am blessed enough to get that seat, I'm coming for the people. I ain't coming to
Me too.
focus on them on that council board. I'm looking to see who rolling with me if we got the same agendas as far as it goes to serving the people. If they for the people, then if you doing something for your ward or the people
August 6th.
and you need my support and I'm on the council, I'm rolling for the people, preferably the first ward at all times. I represent who I asked to support me. Like I asked for the school board to support me, the city, and they did that, and I guarded the bag. I gave myself all the way up, trying to get what you just saw
I got you, Terrence.
done. And I just want to say this, because I've been dragging this man, and I want to say this, and I want to watch time. Mr. Kevin Jones, and I gave him a hard time. I'm still displeased with some things he's done, but I do want to give him mad shouts out and mad ups for at least, and he didn't have no previous experience. Okay, we had people sitting in them seats who had been in the district for 20 years. Mr. Kevlin came off the streets into the district and he moved up fast. But what I gotta say is what I liked about Mr. Kevlin, and I'm gonna say this today, no matter how I disagree with what he do. When I asked him to do something, if he wasn't gonna do it, he pretended like he was respectable, mannerable, and now that he has executed, I gotta give him his propers because I was waiting for something to manifest and it has. So I have to be obedient to the Lord and not just dog people, but hurrah them when they do the work of the people or do God's work or do what's right. So I'm gonna give Mr. Kevlin his thumbs up. It looks amazing, and I am proud of you for that.
Terrence, let me answer that real quick. I don't think we do. Here's the thing: we are not in any type of conference, any type of athletic conference. I know I have a meeting with the superintendent on June 8th about us re-entering the GAC conference. So that's you can't really have get any athletic accolades if you don't belong to a conference. You can't be all nothing because you don't belong to a conference. So as you all know, my biggest thing is to bring back our sports, bring back our sports system. So I mean our the whole program. And that's weightlifting and football and basketball and baseball, and I don't care if it's floor hockey or even table tennis. I don't care. I want our kids to have access and exposure to it. And we're working. We're still working towards the Northwestern project. We got a meeting here in a couple of days about that. So we still working. It's not over with. We still trying to get. My focus is trying to bring back the athletics, bring back skilled trades, and hopefully bring that up to Northwestern campus.
And that's what
that's what we're trying to do. I personally have. I'm not gonna say who the people that I've met with, just because we all here right now and it's just been a meeting, but I've been meeting with people trying to bring back certain skilled trades just to give it an alternative option when after graduation, because we all know this Flint is a skilled trade city. It's a union city, and we would like for our kids to have once they graduate have a trade and be have the option to go into a union and be placed with a job. You know what I mean? So we would like that. Like that's what we want. Even
No, the skill center. No, Flint schools do not
own
the skill center. That was
no, we don't. That was
everything that was
handed away
and helpful to Flint
was given away.
Who pimped out the school district prior to us, both of us getting there. They had already given that up. Early child care development.
All of that's
still in
gone.
The building in the
but
Flint schools,
we don't have
somebody else getting paid for it, which is the dumbest ish I ever heard. But that ain't my fight no more, but I will speak on it. It's a damn shame because when I was there, I told them to go get that early childhood development. But see, certain people were so mad I was the president, they wasn't going to see me successful. So it took me to lose, thank God, because I want them babies to get an education even before I get elected. If that means all the Flint kids can get an education, for me to sit up, let me get my SHIT and get the heck up out of there. Because I don't never want to be so into myself that I deny children their future. So deuces, okay? The
That
best
was my
election
first
I ever
fight.
lost.
That was my first fight when I got on the board. If y'all remember, my first fight was the early childhood program when I was asking Kevin, the superintendent.
GISD got the skill center. Yep,
Yeah,
GISD
yeah.
got it. That's why I said other entities want to take Flint over. They left us destitute. We had no other choice but to run in the red. You took early child care development.
That's
you
where the
took
money
all
at.
enhancement programs, which what drew high schoolers to us. We had driver's training. Hamony don't, Beecher don't, Carmen
That's
don't.
why I'm. You
I
see,
was
I'm trying to bring
arguing
that
with
back.
superintendents when I was
Yep.
there about getting it, who
Yep.
would not do no work for this district. We had people in this district on the board and on the administration who absolutely refuse to be a benefit to that district. It's the saddest ish I ever seen in my life. Okay,
But-
and just folks with these frivolous lawsuits suing the district, and then you got two attorneys, the same ones that represent everybody, and the other one defend the district, and they settle every case.
But
The hell,
that it's you know, all I can say.
I can't take.
I can-
it. I
I
ended
can-
up on nitroglycerins.
Right, but
behind that
but
shit.
we can't keep on. We doing it, y'all. Just so we doing a lot of positive. We can't keep on just putting everything in a negative light, though.
I'm not.
Like,
I'm
yes,
saying that y'all did a good job, and I'm
but-
commending Kevin.
But
But I gotta speak on my experience and y'all moving forward, and that's wonderful. But I ain't gonna pretend like Judas ain't still on the board too, and what folks is coming here from. Because it's the same two-step, like that lady said. You just doing good work, and people put themselves before good work at one point. And them same people still on the board, Michael Clack. So you
That's
can't
not-
get mad.
but it's not just me. It was. I'm not the only person that sit on that board. though.
I said they did some good work, and I said Joyce gonna do good work because she the president. So maybe that's the best thing y'all could have done. She ain't gonna. Her and Laura ain't gonna let nobody else shine without them being able to get the line. Okay, and I'm not gonna back up off that because you on the board.
No,
Now you can try to defend them.
I'm not. I'm just
but
saying.
that's
Like,
what it is.
I'm just saying. Like, I'm saying. Like, a lot of this stuff was, initiated by y'all.
But what I'm telling you is that you saying it. Did they say it? No, but they made sure Miss Green was slandered and myself as well. Did they say the former? No. So, and it ain't nothing against them. I ain't tripping off that shit. I'm moving on. But I ain't gonna not mention the past. I ain't gonna cower up. Yeah, they is them some vultures. Okay? And them heifers, look at what they got new and how well they doing since they got on the board. Don't play with me. Shit, that damn girl couldn't get a job nowhere but at Target. She was getting fired off of everything. You started getting fired when you got on the board.
I was about to say
she was getting fired before she got on the board. Now that she on the board, she can keep a job. You don't see the flip flop. She was in a raggedy jalopy. That shit was about to stop midstream. She probably rolling good now, though, ain't she? I bet she is.
What you talking about?
I ain't gonna say
no.
Anyway, I'm done with that. I'm moving on.
No, but
I'm moving on.
But at the end of the day, like it just seems like, and this ain't me trying to cop a plea or nothing like that. It just seemed like, okay, like it ain't nothing that the Flint schools can do that we gonna get, a positive outlook on nothing. You know what I mean? Like it just
people have to experience and tell the truth about a new building, about new schools. Kids will change their mindset when you treat them like they're somebody and present them with the environment that they deserve, that the tax dollars offer them, and stop letting these pimps and these big wigs and big names hold these kids up from getting an education if they can't pimp off the top. And that's just what it is. And it ain't just in Flint.
No, I would agree with that,
Terrence.
Situation.
It's a
they
systemic
building them a new
situation.
school. I don't think Beecher on the chopping block. I think
Beecher getting a new school. And I think Hamady just got renovated. Hamady doing some good. Hamady got a nice state.
Yeah, they got a nice state.
Them people over there is standing up for their district. No. They fighting for theirs.
Yeah,
okay.
And
them Beecher Bucks, I'm gonna tell you, Beecher is in bad shape like Flint. But what I can say about Beecher got they pride. Them people that graduate from Beecher, you could try to do them in if you want to. But the buck ain't buying that. Only in Flint can Judas come and sit on the board or in the administration and pimp the district out. In the past as well, give them a chance. They paid their tithes. Give them a chance. They stealing. Well, she's a member of my church. Well, shit, you doing a terrible job. That's what they doing. Beecher is not in Flint, but we're speaking on the different school districts who have been in an impoverished situation, who are coming out of that situation and doing good things for their district. And Beecher is one of them.
Yeah,
Beecher is
so
getting a new building,
yeah,
and Beecher stick
they got
together,
yeah.
and Beecher got their pride, and Beecher rolled for Beecher. And if the whole Flint could be like Beecher, Flint would be winning. Okay, Beecher don't have the funding we have, and they still stick together.
Yeah.
Okay, they still ain't selling their kids out of an education. Somebody said, "Where the F is your campaign manager?" Hell, at this point, I do it for free. Oh Lord, let me see. Okay, y'all want to bet? They, at the end of the day, ooh, they black. They still shit. They used to live in Beecher. They used to come around every night and check and see who condos still open. Oh, they are what? They don't mess around. My next door neighbor, they broke in her house in broad daylight about 3 times. She finally had to get bars. They rough now. They rough. They still stick
renovating
together.
Beecher. I don't know if I don't know how much progress they got on that stuff. But I just know I saw a new locker room. I got to get with them. I should have asked them. They was at the same conference we was at.
Chris Caleb said they heard that they pulled the money back from Holmes and Brownell. Well, that was Holmes and Brownell that he showed. So
I just showed y'all Holmes and Brownell.
It's pretty much renovated. So, and then those should have been done with ESSER funds. Flint schools had almost $100 million. They shouldn't have had to kiss nobody's tail for nothing at this point. I didn't understand what all the babying outsiders was about and why you got to kiss and sniff before you do something for your district, and that's the district you took a vow to represent, and that's the district you signed the contract to work for. I can't understand why you got to ask daddy, can you do your job, and you collecting your check. But maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'm old school.
It's crazy how we used to laugh at people from Beecher because of their water smell funny,
and now
they laughing at
I'm from the Buck. Go ahead on Flint after that.
Yeah, they did. That would be.
Flint didn't. Beecher,
no, I'm talking about. Look at Miss Rogers. Wasn't that Mott them that did that?
Yeah, I don't know if Mott helped them.
I think it was.
I heard that Mott was trying to get in their business. I
think it was. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about that either. So I don't want to speak to that.
I don't want to say too much, but I think.
I used to be in touch with some Beecher board members, but I haven't spoken with
them. I just seen them this past week and didn't think to ask them.
See how they doing. Because they was cool. Beecher is a community of generations. They are really close. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
All right, well, correct. I'm wrong.
A lot of them work with me, and you would think that they own the building. If it's 15 of them, you would think it's 70 or 80 of them. And they be walking out of Buck. You 78 years old. What did you talking about? Yeah, but they true to it, and I love it because they got enough sense enough to stick together. ANC 12 showed what Beecher's main high school would look like following their renovations, and that school is about to be
what millions of dollars left over.
That's wonderful. Clack, what happened to the rest of the millions of dollars that is left over?
As far as I know, we just did a presentation the other day from our CFO that all of the money has been allocated for. All the ESSER 3 has been allocated for. So it ain't been everything moved on, but it's all been allocated for. So I don't know. You'll see. Okay. And again, I don't know. All I can do is I don't know. All I can do is do what I did. Report the wrongdoing. I don't know. That's all I can say.
Okay. Well, anything else you want to say? What's going on?
Nah.
What's going on with the state police where Laura and Joyce allegedly gave Monica Elston 60? It was 60.
That's what I just answered.
Since we just, what you say?
I said I don't know. Like all I can do is, all I can do is do what I did. It's
still on the desk. He been on vacation. They busy winters.
All I can do is report the wrongdoing as I saw it, which is what I did.
They've been busy for about
I don't
2
know.
years. Okay.
I don't know. So yeah.
Hey Herbert, we a community conversation, but we love to bump. And we bumping with them too. We bump with them. It's all good.
That's my good brother from Florida.
What's up, Louie?
What's happening? I did see Florida up there.
Oh, I did want to put this back up there just in case that there was we got 90 people on here now.
Doing some good work up there.
I appreciate it, man. So look, just in case you got on late, we put this up here when we first started.
Let me
You
read
can,
it off right quick.
go ahead.
Okay,
You can vote if
what Michael Clack shared with us is you can vote in Michigan. You can vote with a criminal record. You can vote if you have a misdemeanor or felony convictions on your record, if you are currently on parole or probation, if you haven't yet paid off all fines, fees, or restitution, if you are in jail awaiting trial. So you can vote. Please exercise your right.
Please do.
Please do. I mean, it's free. Okay.
Yeah, please
it don't cost you nothing but a few minutes.
Even
stand on you. That's the first step to standing on your business.
Even if you don't vote for us.
That's
right.
We
want you to vote for us. But
sure want you to vote for
just
me.
exercise your right to vote. I'm just saying. No, just exercise your right to vote. It's your right, man.
That's right. And he's right. If you don't vote for us, vote for somebody. Somebody died for you to have that opportunity. And somebody dreamed about that opportunity that you let blow by you. So do the right thing and let your voice be heard. All right. It's been a community conversation. Peace.
Peace, fam.